on how why students drop out from school and how students who stay in the school can attain a first class or second class upper degree. So the reasons why students fail out from school or drop out from school are financial difficulties, as I've said. Some people cannot afford it, some people are unable to cover it, some can't afford school because maybe their sponsors died or their parents are just unable to work for the money because not all parents can do certain jobs that can cover the fees. So some of them drop out from school. That is why Philippians 4 verse 19 says that God will meet all needs according to the riches in his glory in Christ Jesus. So we just have to have faith while seeking for scholarships, job, or other creative solutions that can help with attaining education. We just have to trust that God will do it and God will come through when He will come through. Another reason for dropping out of school is poor academic performance. Some students are unable to focus and concentrate in classes. Some cannot understand. Some the lecturers don't explain enough for them to understand. Some are too shy to meet classmates. Some are just distracted from school, so they are unable to focus, which leads to low grades and them spilling out. And then in James 1 verse 5, it says, if any of you lack wisdom, you should ask God. This Bible verse reminds us that asking for help is not a bad thing. It's not a problem. It's not a sign of weakness. So when you are in school and you are unable to concentrate or you just don't understand what the lecturer is saying, you can still go back to it. You can meet people who know it. You can go back to the lecturer. You can just pray. You can research on it and then gain further knowledge on it instead of just sitting still and failing. Another reason why students fail out of school is peer pressure. Some students get to school, like in the university, some students get to school and somehow they end up with the bad mix and they end up doing things that will lead to them not focusing on school. Some will go clubbing, some will be playing while class is going on, some they are just always on their phone, some will be focusing on, oh, I want to get the bag, I want to get the bag. So they will leave education that they went to pursue and go after bag. Some will just play around, some be following girls, some be following boys, and many other different things which could lead to failure. Some get expelled from pregnancy issues or problems, and many other different things. And as First Corinthians 15 verse 33 says, bad company corrupt good manners. So if you are a good student, so if you are a student who has been brought up the right way, you have gotten the home training, and then you get to school, and somehow you end up with bad people, it's not your fault. You can still divert and follow good people that will help you succeed, people that will help you grow, people that will help you be better, instead of just sticking to the people that are bad. Some students are afraid of being alone, so not everybody are able to, you know, move away from bad people. So it's better to just pray about it. Tell God that, oh, you have difficulties leaving these people, so push them away from me instead. So instead of me to try and leave them, since I'm not able to leave them, God take them away from me. Let them be irritated by my presence. So they'll walk away and I'll be on my own. Then I'll meet people that will help me be better, people that will help me grow in spirit and in truth and help me grow in my education. So there are various ways students can get first class degree and second class upper degrees. It is not a hard thing to attain. There are many steps to it. But it starts from the first day of school. Your degree, your grades, your CGPA or GPA is determined from the first day of class, from how you attend classes, to your assignments, to your projects, to reading and everything. One of the ways in which you can get a first class degree is to set clear goals. Know the grades you want, know the CGPA you want, and then work towards it. If you know to get that CGPA, you have to start reading from the beginning of the semester. Start reading from the beginning of the semester. When you have assignments, you do them on time, pay attention in class. When you don't understand, you meet other people, you research on it. You can even use YouTube because YouTube has a lot of videos on education. So you can learn more, you search for the topic, you will see various different tutors there. They will explain to you things that you don't even know are in the topic itself. And like in Habakkuk 2 verse 2, it says, write down the goals, write down the vision, and make it plain. So when you have goals, you write them down, you work towards it, you put it at God's presence, put it at God's feet, tell him, God, this is what I want to attain. Oh, I want to have a 5.0, I want to have 4.9. God help me and help me to stay focused to it. Help me not to divert and follow people that will make me fail out of school. Another Another way to get a first class degree is to develop strong study habits. That is, like I said, reading from the beginning of the semester. When you read daily, maybe you set like a 2 hour gap from every other thing after all there are 24 hours in a day. So out of the 24 hours, if you remove 2 hours, you read, you still have a lot of time to play around, go on TikTok, chat and everything. So those 2 hours you set it aside, you and your book, you sit down, you face it, you read. Anyone you don't understand, you note it down, you research on it, meet people that will explain better to you. If it's maths, if it's psychology, anything you don't understand, you set it down, you pray on it, research on it, and you will definitely know it. Um, in Proverbs 22 verse 29, it says, do you see a man's delight in his work? For he will stand before kings. So if you develop a strong habit, a strong study habit, and you research, you know the way you're supposed to read, you know what reading style that works for you is reading at night or reading during the day, or reading in a quiet place or in a noisy place. If you follow that method and you continue to read, you study hard, you pray, and everything, eventually you will get your first class degree. Even though if you don't start like that, you can still even follow up and still get there. And then you will be at the top, whether you like it or not. Another method is proper time management. This is just simply explaining that you should set your time properly. Like in Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1, it says there is time for everything. So if you have issues with time management, you can wake up today and be like, oh, I have a lot of things to do. Let me use like a timetable for it. So you sit down, you write down everything you have for the day, and then you start assigning times to it. Oh, from this to this, I will do this. From this to this, I will do this. From 1:30 to 3:30, I will read. 3:30 to 4, I have a class. You set your time accordingly in any way that works for you, and it will assist you. It will help you in proper time management. Your time will be efficient. You will do everything properly. It works very well, especially for university students. Choose friends wisely. In Proverbs 13 verse 20, it says, walk with the wise and you will become wise. So if you follow friends that know what they are doing, they know what they are there for, they know that they are there to study, to learn, and to get a first class degree, and you follow them, your friends will influence you, even if you're not serious. Your friends will influence you. You start to read. Whether you like it or not, you have the high read. As far as your friends are in alignment with the goal you have, you definitely stay on track. But if you follow friends that are following another way, friends that are not serious, friends that are not really reading, friends that are not trying, friends that are not focused because they are forced to do it, you would keep going down, your grades will be going down, you'll be failing out, and then eventually you will drop out or spill out of school. Depend on God, pray, you call his name when you are in times of confusion, when you are in school and you are like, oh God, I don't know if what I am doing so far is working. I don't know if I'm working the right way. I don't know if what I'm doing will lead me to that success. You pray, you call on God. Like in Philippians 4:13, it says, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. So when you pray, the Lord will strengthen you. when you hope on him, he will strengthen you, and eventually you will come out as an able. Lean on his understanding, because you cannot do everything on your own. It's not everything that you can work on your own understanding, and then your grade will be a 2.2. But if you work on God's understanding, you can get that first class. You don't lean on your own understanding alone. You lean on your understanding and on God's understanding. You wait for him to strengthen you, you pray for him, he will teach you, he will help you, and that's education is an investment into the future, into your future, to make it better. It is not an